Hey Royals, welcome to Roar Live. I'm George Potter, and I'm going to be your host for today, this test stream. So, I guess I'll just talk a little bit about Easter, since that's coming up. Easter's April 16th. Most of you likely know that. I'm not really sure what I'll be doing for Easter this year, honestly. I think my mom wants to have some family over, but, well, who knows? Everyone's Easter's a little bit different. I guess that's the fun of it. Never was one for the egg hunts, though. Always confused me. My mom would always hide them in areas that I was too tall to reach, but joke's on her, I'm 6'2" now, and she's 5'4". Got him. So, no, I'm the one hiding them in places she can't reach. I think we're having family over as well. It's always interesting to think about like the holidays when you don't really plan for them anymore. Kind of like Christmas as well. You don't really think about what you're going to do for Christmas. You just assume, oh yeah, just going to be presents, and then I'm going to eat dinner, and then, oh, Christmas is over, and now it's just the holiday, and I get to not go to school. So, I mean, that's the whole, basically, point of these holidays nowadays, is just people, it's always just one day. I mean, the one day, who cares about that one day? Like, who cares about that single day of Easter, that single day of Christmas? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about myself personally. But, yeah, I guess I never was one for the holidays. I don't find the meaning in many days, or just single days. I guess the whole point is just to kind of like, almost like an excuse to do something different, and to celebrate something that is not normally celebrated that day. Like, a birth of Jesus. So you have your family over and stuff like that. My family is very close together, so we don't usually have those like special days where we all meet up and celebrate Jesus Christ. Ooh. But we usually just, sometimes we'll just have family over and we'll just eat dinner together and talk and stuff that family should actually do instead of just needing an excuse like a holiday to meet. Well, that's just my personal opinion. I'm sure most people would rather just, do it on those days, and then the rest of the days are just normal days. Same day every day. I don't really know what else to talk about. Is the test stream going on? Is that good?
Keep going.
I keep going. I don't know what to keep going
We're
on.
testing the internet.
Is the internet working?
Yeah, we have to keep going. We have to see until it crashes on us.
What if it doesn't crash? Yo, internet, please crash. Well, I guess I'll talk about March break then, since I basically exhausted Easter. March break starts. What day? What day does it start? What day is tomorrow? What day is what's the date? What day is it today, I should say?
Today is Thursday the 9th.
Thursday night, so Friday the 10th. Oh, right, obvious. 10th to 20th is when the break goes down. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like 10 days off. They kind of like mix it in there. It's like, it's not really 10 days off. It's actually just 5 days off, and then the other days are just like weekends. So it's kind of like, we're like this one. So like the break is only technically like 5 days of school off, but they kind of disguise that as like, oh yeah, but you get Saturday, Sunday on like the 11th and 12th off. Then you also get the 18th and 19th off. Yeah, but we get those off anyway, so I wouldn't really count them March break. But I mean, I guess this is personal opinion. It's up to you. Ooh, there was. I might. Excuse me. I may have been going to New York again. So that's cool. Traveling is always cool. My father wants to bring me to Niagara Falls and then probably cross into the U.S. somewhere. I don't know. We usually just go around to like a bunch of different states. I forget half of them. But anyways, it's always good to travel, especially with family. I guess it's kind of weird to think like one day I won't just be traveling with family. I might just be traveling with people that I only knew for like 2 years and not people that literally birthed me. Traveling's a good experience. Oh, planes. Oh, I used to hate planes. Oh, if anyone who's been on a plane or has taken a plane, you'll know what I'm talking about with this. That little like when you're like just sitting down and you feel the plane start to go, and then you start to like elevate, and your chest is like, just like you feel like the pressure, like you're about to, kind of like when you're elevating on like the roller coaster, I guess would be the easiest way to say it. And then you get to the top, and then it kind of like teases and halts there, and you're like, and then it just like right down. It's kind of like that. You go a little bit, then you're like, and then you're like right up. It goes from like, okay, we're in the sky. It's really crazy. I never really liked planes. I'm terrified of heights, but it's a lot faster than driving. So I guess that makes it worth it, right? You can also go overseas. You can't go overseas with a car yet. But I wonder how many people actually travel like over water on boats. Like when you go to like let's just say Cuba, for example. I went to Cuba once for a week. Oh, fantastic! I got to skip school too. But we took a plane, obviously. But like I wonder how many people take boats from like Canada to Cuba. Or like, I guess when that would be kind of a crappy observation. America to Cuba. Maybe you drive to America and then you take like a boat or a ferry or whatever they would call it. I guess a tourist boat, maybe, like over from the U.S. to Cuba. Actually, maybe that wouldn't work because Cubans, not to be like anything like that. I know, like, when I was in Cuba, they did not like the thought of me being American. There's a lot of tension there with that. I remember one time I was at a restaurant there with my father, and I asked for. I was like 10 at the time. I didn't understand what the heck was going on in the world. I was in a restaurant just eating in Cuba at like this sweet resort. I was like, "Yo, do you have any Coca-Cola?" And like, I swear, like it was as if like you go to like the stereotypical scene where you in a game, you go to a tavern, you ask for like this one person, like it was like I just said Voldemort's name in Harry Potter, like everyone just stopped and looked at me like, Coca-Cola, American? And I was like, oh, what's going on here? But no, it's definitely an experience. It's crazy. I guess, different parts of the world. You think traveling is always just like, yeah, it's awesome, travel, go to these new places. Yeah, those people, like some people may not like you in those places, which is kind of like freaky to think about. But I mean, I guess it's the same way here. Like, I guess I'm sure that had our roles been reversed, and that was like a Cuban person in America asking for like some like Cuban specific drink, and then like Americans would have been like, whoa, what's going on there? Oh, I'm out of that. No more tea to keep me awake. I don't really know what else I'm talking about. Oh wait, what was I talking about? Boats. I was talking about the boats. I want to know if anyone's taken a boat just to America. Yeah, you sit down, Justin. See you over there. You don't get to shut me down yet. That's the school's job. It's whenever we use too much of their bandwidth, they close us. Is anyone even watching? Who? What? Who? What? Who's watching?
I don't know.
Please tell me like the entire class is watching.
We've had 3 views.
What?
And then you started talking about Cuba, and we went down to 1.
Rest in peace, people who don't like Cuba. People who don't like me probably. It's more. It's probably just, oh, what's this? Oh, it's George. Bye. So, I mean, that's why I don't know why you guys want me to go here. No one likes to hear me talk.
Movies coming out recently?
Oh my gosh, are there? I watched. This is. I didn't. You didn't hear this from me, but there's this site called 123 Movies that you get to watch movies for free. Yeah, not illegally, of course. But no, it's great because I got to watch Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Oh, it's a great movie. Well, it's a good movie. I bet Trey's over there hating me because I like this movie. It's not as good as the original Harry Potter's. I'll give it that. But shut up, you. But no, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. That's the best I can say. I think it got like an 8 or something, 8.2 or somewhere around that. I liked it. Main character is kind of a twit, but you know, we do what we can. I think that was supposed to be like a trilogy, right? It's going into like a trilogy.
4 more movies.
4 more movies. Jeez, I don't know what they're going to be about. Are different main characters or?
I think it's the same.
Ooh, how? I don't know how that would work. They already got like, spoiler alert. They already got like the main enemy that they were building up the whole like thing. So I guess he like gets out, I guess, or whatever. A what? Grindelwald. Yeah, I didn't want to like say his name because I didn't want to like trigger that last viewer we have, like who didn't watch the movie. Oh, do we even have a viewer now?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that one guy. What a loyalist.
Sorry, you can start wrapping it up if you want.
Well, I mean, you guys told me to go until we crash.
Yeah, it seems like we're not going to, so.
Fantastic. Watch
Peace.
out. If we get too many viewers, then we'll crash the website. I know that's the joke. Okay, you can shut us now.
Oh, okay.
Bye. Sign up.
Love you. Love. Bye.
Okay.
No, this won't talk about you anymore.